And this is my message to all men. Only honorable men feel shame. The shame is the sign that you're honorable. It's the indicator that you're honorable. Dishonorable people, men and women, feel no shame. No matter what harm they've done to anyone, they feel no shame. Shame is a sign of honor, an indicator of honor, a function of honor. Listening to yourself as an honorable person, restoring your honor. Sometimes you need another person who's going to hear you that way. And women complete this exercise when they've seen how they've emasculated men in the Understanding Men course online. When they realize how much they've harmed men and they do a written noble forgiveness. I harmed this person when. Zero justification. Zero. If you're justifying, you are not heading into the shame.
I agree. It's not just for men, it's also for women. And it sounds kind of crazy because I know we shouldn't use it to hurt someone if they mean well or if that's just the way that they are. But we really do need to bring shame back because shame is not weakness. Shame is just shame. It's a recognition of wrong. Shame gets a bad reputation today. I'm not gonna lie. Only honorable men feel shame though, because shame still means that you recognize the gap between what you did or what you should have done. When you collapse shame into weakness, you're just denying its identity and you're stripping it of its role and honor. You can't be both honorable and shameless at the same time unless you kill someone and it was justified because you're protecting someone. But even then, you still feel the shame that you had to do that act in order to protect someone. Like another life is lost. So you probably would still feel something. If you feel nothing after harming others, that's not honor, it's apathy. And apathy is the opposite of accountability. Either you take responsibility or you don't. And I understand some things are out of your control and you just have to give it to the man upstairs. That's understandable. But at the same time, if it's in your will, if it's in your hands, if you have the ability to control the situation, take responsibility. Yes, someone can hurt you and it can be out of your control and it's no fault to your own. But at the same time, you can be a victim and the aggressor at the same time. So if you hurt somebody, you just hurt them. There is no but. And once you add the but in, you've already chosen dishonor. See, we live in a culture where we teach people, men and women, to elude shame, to dodge shame. We have genuinely took away shame to the point where your body count can be astronomically high and it's okay because you just didn't know any better. You was too young. But you can still feel shame, or you can sell drugs and be responsible for killing people. But if you feel nothing, that's a problem. Like you have a problem. Something is wrong if you don't feel the shame. There are some things that you literally probably didn't know. Maybe you had to do certain things to survive. Maybe you had issues, daddy issues or whatever. Yes, it hurts, but you still can feel the shame that you have done, not only to yourself, but to other people. As far as women are concerned, because it was genuinely promoted to women to feel no shame, body shaming, slut shaming, fat shaming, all of these things. Look, if you ghost and you feel no shame, something's wrong. If you cheat and you feel no shame, something's wrong. And this is men and women. Verbally emasculating a man in a relationship and you feel no shame, that is not good. It is verbal abuse. If a man was to do that to you and made you feel this small for no justifiable reason, what would you say? Women think that if you hurt a man verbally, it's nothing. I kind of say it like this. Men and women both hurt. Regardless of if you think that our exterior is stronger, our interior might be a little bit more sensitive. Your verbal attacks, your verbal abuse is still pain. And you might not see the bruises, but it's still hurt inside. And that bruise takes time to heal. Same thing like it does for a physical attack. But a lot of you think that it's just something that just goes away because you don't see it. It still hurts. Men and women. Honor requires shame. Shame is the gut check that says, I did harm. I need to restore balance. And yes, shame hurts, but it heals. It's not a curse. It's a compass. And the people who feel no shame, they're not free from it. They're just free from honor. Tell me what you think. Put your comments in the comment section. Do you think we should bring back shame, or do you think we should just leave shame alone and we should keep it woke, basically, you know? Put your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think. God bless. Peace.